no matter how much you push against that screen, now that product is not going anywhere. It's just gonna smush. It's like having the window closed and you're just smushing it up against the window. It's not penetrating. So we want to open that window and get to the screen. So that's how we build the integrity of the skin. Wow, the Lord just gave me that analogy. So what we're doing with what they're doing with the brush right now is when you're cleansing, when you're using the cleansing, it would turn shut off of her face and she even used the micellar water first. Wow, that's so satisfying.
It is. It's like really good.
I really
So-
thought those bristles were deeper. That's
Yeah,
it's
no,
so
no,
cute.
they're really
You don't
tiny
need
and
them,
they're
yeah.
super soft.
So how do you wash the brush? Just already.
You just rinse it with hot water, which Fran will do before she gives it back to me.
Yeah, I will. I will. And then a question that came up, how long do you do it on your face? Like 15, 30 seconds?
Well, each quadrant should be 15 seconds. That's why I think they do it. You do it for
Okay,
each
so about a
quadrant.
minute total.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. See, we
So good.
you answered a question.
I know, and we're live in person with using the brush. How did it feel on your skin?
Nice.
Did it feel nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yay, okay. So when we're using the brush side of it, that's where we're helping to clean out the pores again, working on the integrity
You
of
want
that.
to be able to show it
Hang on,
off.
hang on. So when you're using this side, yes, this side, that's helping you deep clean the pores and doing all that. And like, just to restate, it's going in 15-second increments for a minute total. Now, the flip side is really where the magic happens. Like, this is cleansing. This is actually, if you're using your serum, so remember, your serums go on before you're gonna do your skin barrier product, and then your final step is your moisturizer. This helps so let's say that we've done the work and we've repaired our skin's barrier. So our skin barrier is healthy. And by the way, you can have your skin barrier tested. You can go into an esthetician, they can tell you the health of your skin barrier. I'm hoping that that's not far down the road for us as Mary Kay consultants to have a device that will do that for us and be able to do live and in person with our customers. It's coming, I believe it. So what this is gonna do is when you put your serums on, now this is with the heat and the warmth of this, it's gonna help that serum penetrate the skin deeper. Again, the caveat here is that our skin's barrier is at a healthy level, right? So the window is open and the screen is available to push those serums through. So this is gonna really help that. So, and another thing is, I would say it's a feel-good step. It makes us, yeah, that's the demo. It makes, yeah, you feel like you're making a difference with your skin.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's different.
Yeah, and then you feel the different one, and then you heat.
So there's different speeds on the brush.
And hit that on the, you keep that on, right? And then that'll heat up and then it takes a little bit to heat up.
So when you're doing your routine, this, for me personally, I will probably only do this on my nighttime routine. But you never know. I get a little bougie when it comes to my skincare. But, you know, turn that on and let it warm as you're getting ready to apply your serums. And you also can layer your serums. So once you get that final layer on, then you can use that part of the brush to help all of the,
I was wondering about that, like,
Yeah.
you do it between every serum, or do you do it at the end of all the serums?
I mean, I think it's up to you, but I would probably suggest, I'm all about layering.
Yeah.
So layering and then that
You do-
final
you don't
layer.
do it between layers. That's what
Yeah.
I was wondering.
I mean,
I was doing it between
uh-huh.
my serum
Suppose you could
CBD and my,
Pile it all on and then you can make it all.
Well, and remember that vitamin C plus E needs to sit on the skin surface for 3 minutes.
so it's a great time to do that.
Yeah, so by the time it warms up and you do a rotation with it, then you can move on. But, yeah, that's gotta sit on the skin again. So that you're getting your maximum benefit from that vitamin C.
And is the heat portion of it, is there a strategy, a technique? Is it the up and out technique? Or is it, is there?
Does it time as well?
No, the heat stays on, but
The heat-
it's still vibrating at the same time, so you'll feel the vibration going on and on. Because the brush doesn't turn off
Okay.
when
Okay,
you turn the heat on and on.
okay,
But this,
gotcha.
and you can do that also on your neck?
Yeah, you always want to go up and out, so I think that,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure all the little check marks. are
But good
like
questions.
signs.
Yeah, so great questions
Yeah.
because you're gonna be, and here's the other thing, is we are our own best customers. Like,
Yes,
and I know I'm preaching to the choir with everybody online and everybody in this room, like we maximize our funds consumption. Like we are our best customer. But that's, so if somebody's saying, what's the benefit? Is this just a feel good thing or what's the benefit? No, there is a true benefit on it, but it's going back to everything's really about skin barrier. Oh, where I was gonna say that we're positioned in such a great place, you guys, because not many companies have a specific product that's set aside for barrier restore. And we do. And we did before the barrier restore was, like now everybody, the buzz, I feel like other companies are quickly catching up and bringing out barrier products, but you guys, we were one of the very first companies. I mean, when I look at what our scientists are doing at Mary Kay Cosmetics, I'm blown away. Like,
do.
we're thinking of it, we've got it out, and then other companies are catching up to it. So I've said in the past, and I truly believe that another gold standard item, product is gonna be the barrier product. So we talk about gold standard, that is your vitamin C plus E, your SPF products, your retinol, and then now I do believe with all my heart, it's gonna be the barrier restore, because all of the other additional items that we use are not gonna be as effective if your barrier is not in good condition. And that's 2 times a day. So doesn't it feel so nice going on to? It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
products to put on because it feels so good.
Sometimes at night. when
Tracy, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so the skin barrier, this is really interesting because I thought it was only for people with red skin. So can you please explain? I will go research and bring up product knowledge on that. So you all use it? Do you all use it in the room right there?
Yes.
Yes.
And tell me what have you noticed? Because this is very interesting. I thought it was just for red blotchy skin and rosacea.
No. So it does help with redness in your skin. That's why you're getting that, is because one of the things that it does tout is that redness in your skin will go away. I mean, it's within moments of putting the product on, it decreases the redness. But there's more to the barrier restore than that. Then that's just a caveat to what it does, but there's more to it than that.
Okay.
So it does the actual barrier repair.
Okay, so say you're on the time-wise repair. Okay, going to wash your face and then you're going to do the serum or so barrier or the solutions, clinical solutions C.
She needs your order of application postcard.
Yes.
It's on-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it.
Okay, so yeah, the order of application, but I know it doesn't specifically show for repair, but just remember your restore is gonna be your very last thing before your moisturizer. So you're gonna do everything else in your repair, and whether you're using I sincerely believe that you should only be using vitamin C plus E during the morning, and then you can use your resveratrol plus, and C in the evening. But you're gonna do all your serums, then you're gonna do your lifting serum. And then before you go in with your moisturizer, you're gonna do that barrier repair.
Oh boy, that is a lot.
And then if you're using the retinol, so
Okay.
here's how I do it. And again, this is more personal testimony than probably the company's order of application.
Mhm.
How many of you guys have a tendency, if a little works great, we do a little bit more? Anybody fall into that category? So I found that I was using too much retinol. I was using too much quantity, not that I was doing it too often because it's safe enough to do every day. But I have had clients that are like, I'm on an every other day. So what I found was that if I did the barrier restore before the retinol, I got a better result.
So do it before the retinol, barrier before retinol,
Breaking it down. Okay.
barrier restore before retinol, correct?
That's what the way the company has it is opposite. They have you doing the retinol and then waiting. You gotta wait though, again, you gotta wait before you put the retinol on, at least 3 to 5 minutes for the skin to
Okay. That's important,
reset
3 to
the
5.
oil level. Yes.
Okay.
So if you have clients that are having an issue with the retinol, that's the first question I ask. Are you waiting a full 5 minutes from the time that you've washed your face to you're applying the retinol,
You know.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not giving your skin that opportunity to bring those surface oils back up to the surface level.
Wow.
So yeah, you've got to wait that 3 to 5 minutes before you put the retinol on.
Okay.
So then once you get to the retinol step, the way the company has you do it is then you wait again. You want that retinol to get into the skin 3 to 5 more minutes. So then once then it would be the skin barrier. And then you would move into your nighttime.
How long on
night
the
cream.
on that one? Barrier. How long do you wait?
You
After
get
the-
right after the barrier, you can put the moisturizer on. That one's not, you don't need to wait on that one. But the retinol on both sides of it, you do need to wait.
Okay, so then we're gonna do that. So I'm just writing this down briefly, but I will go find the sheet. I'm sure it's on Monday Live. I'll find it. So wash, then your serum, which is my C, okay? Then barrier restore, wait 3 to 5 minutes, right?
Yes.
And then moisturize, and then wait for a few minutes, let that soak in, and then the retinol, 3 to 5 minutes.
No.
There's the, look in the chat
Okay.
Yeah.
and we put the, order of application in there.
Did you
Perfect,
get that
thank you.
one?
Oh, I haven't seen this.
Yours,
That's yours.
Is that got retinol on it?
So yeah, so I do the
Two
lifting serum,
versions.
then the
I
rest.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a version that has 2 day cards and 2 night cards as a 2-page. I just used them this weekend, like
I like this.
and
And then
then there's one that puts it all in one sheet.
okay,
Did they already change things?
so I just took yours and then I put it on one sheet. So I could send it at one time
Gotcha.
for this type of picture.
Gotcha versus like a postcard.
Yeah, if a postcard, I have the PDF, so you could print
Yeah.
back to back, and then this one I just put on one
Yeah.
sheet.
So this one right here, this night and day, you put one on one sheet and then just give it out?
Yeah, yes, you print it back to back and it makes 2 cards with 1 paper. Because it
Perfect.
has 2 days in one side and 2 nights on the other side. So then you send it to the printer and you print it back to back and then you cut them down the middle.
But this one would be like if you're sending a graphic to somebody's phone
Yeah,
or.
this one just has them both out. So above the image is a actual PDF. So the PDF is printable, so you can do 2 to a page.
Oh, that's nice, Trish.
So
The
right now, I
picture
just
below
copied
it.
this. So it'll be there. Okay, if I don't find
The
it. I-
picture below it is so you could text somebody.
Is she on Studio Pink? It's Jody, the board.
Yeah, you have the board, right, Jody?
Yep, on boards.
Yeah,
Board? Yes.
it's under selling, and then there's a order of application.
Selling.
Darling,
K-beauty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or I'm sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Training,
Selling.
selling, K-beauty. I think we put it in both places.
Selling K-beauty?
Mhm. Just
Okay.
know, we're probably gonna update those cards and put this new,
The
the device
device
on.
on it.
Mhm.
I have a
So
question.
it's a special edition, sorry.
No.
It's a special
Special
edition.
edition, so you know,
So like if we sell it out, they're gonna make it regular line, I bet.
probably, yeah, special edition means the company is testing it
Mm-hmm.
versus limited edition.
I have a question.
I'm just worried it's gonna sell out.
On the bristles, are they safe enough to use twice a day, every day?
Is that what I think that's what I've read, but I'm
'Cause I know
looking,
that there's
They're
some,
super gentle.
there's some other,
Mhm.
products out there that, it states, because they can actually, the more you use it, the more, fragile your skin becomes.
This is very gentle, very gentle.
okay,
I noticed
that's
that.
probably just between me, you and the bedpost. My mom used to say that.
That's a good one.
The first one.
You mean-
Is because people were also using it and it was taught within the Mary Kay world to use it with microdermabrasion. So when we talk about the skin barrier, what can damage the skin barrier, that's an example, right? So,
And then for me with the retinol, I couldn't use the new one because it was flaking me. And then now I use it after my lifting serum and I have no problem.
right.
But when I used it before the lifting serum, it was-
Yeah, so but you guys, this is where our expertise comes in because, and how we learn from each other, because it's gonna come up with your clients. And it's a tweak. It's just adjusting their routine so that they can better tolerate it. Because here's the thing. One of the greatest things that we can do for our skin is retinol. So introducing that, even if it's to a younger client that's maybe on just the time-wise set versus on the full repair set, helping them being able to onboard that product over time, the retinol is going to make a huge impact.
No.
So the fact sheet says it can be used twice a day. I was just showing
Yeah.
the fact sheet, and it just says to, when you use it in the morning, to do it more gentle. And then in the afternoon, you could do a more intense level vibration.
I can't get it turned off. Oh, there it goes. Nope.
You gotta hold it for a few seconds longer than you do when you turn it.
Just,
on.
just unplug it.
There it goes.
Yeah,
It's
unplug it.
unplugged, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Trish.
That's fine.
You just have to take her with a grain of salt. You never know what she's really saying. All right, do you guys have any questions for us?
Something to note about that,
Okay,
that I've in the materials is you do not put it in the shower.
Yeah.
They say
Right.
that twice on the,
Yeah.
don't put it in the shower.
And you can tell it's open on the bottom. when you put it in.
Yeah.
Does it say on there not to?
Right,
Yeah.
it says on the fact sheet not to put it in the
How long
shower.
does it stay charged? Does that-
I think 3 hours.
Yeah,
they said.
it says right in here, tip, do not use in the shower.
I charged that on.
Do not submerge in water.
Do not. Select the lower vibration intensity in the morning for a gentle cleanse and a higher vibration intensity in the evening to remove makeup.
Okay, it says charging time is approximately 3 hours, but how long does it
I
last?
charged that on Thursday and I used it on 6 people on Thursday and that's been sitting on. site
Yeah.
at home, so
I
it's
think
lasted.
someone said it was a pretty long charge. It held the charge pretty
I had,
long.
yeah, yeah, so two of my team members wanted to buy it and sell it and they'll replace it.
Who's all used it so far?
Deb,
Yeah,
That's the only one. Mine didn't come in yet.
mine will be here Thursday.
I can't believe that. I specifically ordered on that day and then I'm like, where's my brushes?
I can't tell you how many times I've done that with other things. I'm like, ordered 3 microderm. If I order, I'm like.
I was so
"Oh my goodness."
upset.
I
That
don't
has
know.
happened to me.
Yeah.
I ordered I meant to order all luminous foundation demos. I ordered all matte. I'm so mad I got that.
Oh,
Oh
ladies,
my
oh,
gosh.
ladies, oh, ladies.
Um,
I almost
so
did
I
that
can talk
mistake
about the-
today.
Yes,
The-
I
the-
know, money tree.
The money tree?
Yes.
Can we do that? Okay.
Yes,
I need to understand the money tree.
Okay,
yeah. I
you
know.
guys, I'm gonna talk about the money tree a little
Do you
bit.
want to sit here?
Nope. I think I just wanna be like in front of
Go
the.
here, sit here and I'll go there.
No, I think, yeah, no. No, I think right here is good. You can see me, right?
So bossing
Yeah.
around.
Hey, so, oh, but I don't wanna be like behind this. Yeah.
You want to massage my neck while
Oh, wait, no, let me come over here. No, I'm like,
Oh,
That was good.
there we go.
they're just fine. Okay, you guys, so I wanna tell you, I just got excited about doing the money tree. Because it brings people together and it just sounds really fun, like something new to do. And so, but it's only fun if you participate, right? And so the money tree, what it means is that your customers, your guests, the people that you invite to events, they could participate and be qualified into the money tree when they bring people to an appointment. And so they bring a couple people with them and then they can qualify to become and get an invitation to our quarterly celebration that we are calling the Beauty in Bloom. There you go. And so literally there's gonna be a tree with money on it. And so when somebody gets, whoever gets like the highest amount in their qualified, so qualified appointment means you bring people and if they buy something, whatever that person contributes, like that gets from you, the sales, the total sales in that event, and that event could be like outside sales, like she continues to sell for a couple weeks, you know.
The hostess.
It's for the hostess, yeah. Yeah, it's for the hostess. And so it just encourages her to get some money back. You can still do your own hostess programs, whatever you do for them to do that. This is just like an added bonus And then just a celebration to bring people together, you guys. I just think,
Yeah.
you know, everybody's like, even though like right now, there's, you know, a small amount of us here. And there's some people on Zoom, there are still, a lot of people that want to gather, that want to just celebrate, and you know, that's a celebration for our clients, for our friends, for our family. And it's just really a way to bring people together. And then celebrate them and celebrate you as consultants. So we're our plan, and now you guys, like, we don't have it all locked in, right? So we're like, this is the first time we've done it, and we'll adjust and have some grace with us, because we might, you know, go, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we should have done this. But you hear our heart, and the whole intent is to bring people together, to love on our customers and our clients who come in, and just appreciate them and say, look, this is what we do, and this is what we want to bring as an added bonus for you to bring people together. And so it just encourages them to come together. And also, if anything, like, I'm going to tell you, I'm in my 12 years of being in Mary Kay, and I'm just tell you, everybody likes recognition in different ways, right? I will tell you that I'm not the person that says, oh, there's like a Gucci bag up there, or there's like some of this over there. I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I'm not running hard for that. But if you tell me there's like a party I could go to, and I could hang out with some people, I'd be like, what? And I'm running hard for
That
that.
is the gospel.
That's the I.
Did you see her post about the tacos?
Yeah.
He likes a party.
Yeah, it does. And so this is why I get so excited. And so wherever personality style you are, if you're not like the personality style I am, then
I would do it for the cash.
yeah, okay, see?
So if I was a guest and you said, if I bring 2 people, I get to go get my name on this money tree, I'd be like, girl, you're coming and you're coming. So, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what your motivation is. The great thing about this sort of event is it does appeal to everybody.
Yes.
And that, exactly, thank you.
Have you locked in the date?
Yes.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
that.
so we're gonna change
We
the
just
flyer.
Yeah.
locked it in
Okay.
5 minutes ago.
And it
It is September the 28th here at the studio. It's a Monday night.
So we decided to do it on a Monday night,
Uh-huh.
and during our Monday training. So a lot of people were locked in, and I think that's a brilliant
Yeah.
idea, Tracy, that you had. That's great.
Well, ladies, I've been out the whole week.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. It's
I
an-
love what you're saying, you guys, because I have been out just pounding the pavement, going. I will work. I want one of those diamond bumblebees. I've never had one. I'm working hard for that bumblebee. I want the diamond bumblebee. I don't want the bags. If they say Mary Kay on them, yeah, maybe, but not. I'm with you, Trish. I don't do the Gucci things. Some people love those. I party, yes. Fun activities, sing, dance, yes. Facials, yes. Those bumblebees, there's so many things. I used to work for so many pins. I remember our director would give us a challenge. I have them all over my red jacket. I do faces. I don't even know how many I have. And a lot I had to take off. And I would do anything to get those diamond pins, because that showed in my heart, everybody's different, in my soul, that I did it and I earned it. Even remember that big pink
Right.
blanket we got last year with all the different colors on it, the waterproof looking big
Yeah.
tablecloth? I wanted that so bad. I wanted the yoga mat, all these things. Everybody's so different. So when it's up there, you have to pick what you want, and you got to put a picture of it up on your wall or
Right.
a desk, a little one, big one, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Queen's Court of Sales, I've got 2 rings, but I've gotten it like 5, 6 times, and I take the
Wow.
cash most of the time.
Wow.
Because you can only wear so many rings.
Right.
Art
Right.
Chavez, that's a direct quote from Art Chavez. I said, you can rotate by day.
Like color of outfit.
Yeah.
Ladies, I'm doing 10 to 20 cards a day, business cards a day right now, Monday through Friday. Okay. And I love what Trisha just said. She just said, how many rings can you wear? I'm out. I am making myself every day. I have a goal every night before I go to bed. Write them down. I'm making 10 to 20 business cards a day. I don't care where I'm at. If I don't have to leave that day or whatever, too bad. You're leaving. You have to get out there and get out there. So I'm doing that right now. You should see how many ladies did that today and Friday. They said,
Yeah.
do you drive the pink Cadillac? I go, no, actually, I don't. I actually like the Honda Pilot right now. I live on a dirt road. I don't need the pink Cadillac right this moment, but I can choose to take the cash if if I choose that. I didn't get into detail yet. I had more people just stop me and go, "Oh, we loved Mary Kay. It's still there." I had gentlemen saying, "Oh my gosh, you're in Mary Kay. They saw my pin. Never leave home without your pins. Never, 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 never."
I remember one time I went to seminar, the first year I went to seminar, or maybe the second year, and they used to give those big florets, do you call them?
Uh-huh.
No.
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
some sort of a thing.
Yeah.
And I had like, Sammy gave me like 4 of them, right? And I was like, I got this and I got this, and I was like, that's really cool. And I was like, put it right there. We're going, how she's like, aren't you gonna wear your things? I was like, I gotta wear those? I mean, I
You
gotta
know, Sammy, she would
Oh, yeah.
plaster them all, like all over him in her hair. and her-
I always say we look like a bunch of plastered ponies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing out everything.
Yeah.
Some of us have one or two.
Yeah.
So think about it,
Anyway,
ladies,
guys,
when you
so
go give those
get
cards
some-
and stuff.
Get some guests and, get some hostesses and, we have all the instructions there, but the plan is that, September 28th.
Where are the instructions or whatever?
Okay, so what's their next best step?
Yeah.
Because they need to register.
Yeah,
So, and they need to commit with a payment.
Yes, so if you, want to participate in this, the whole. 15?
15 is doable or?
Yeah, she is. I would say,
Probably. It's our first time doing it, so we wanna really make sure that, cause there's only 3 of us
Okay.
directors and then however many
I would
consultants.
say, I'm gonna ask the consultant, I think the more buy-in that we have. Background.
I don't know. I think Tracy Jorgensen, something's going on at her house or her phone.
Okay.
Here,
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so, so if we have 10 consultants participate, including directors. At 20, that's 200. If we do it 25, it's 250. If it's 10, I mean, I'm just doing the math, it's
Yeah.
100. So I think we gotta get upwards of $200.
for
in my
people to
opinion.
care.
Yeah,
Right.
so I think if we do a buy-in of 20. And then it's up to you, and the question is, I always have found that when I've got skin in the game, I'm in the game. If I don't have any skin in the game, then I'm probably not gonna be making sure I have people registered and qualifying.
So help me understand how this thing kind of works. We buy in for $20 and that enables us to promote it to our clients. I'm reading this.
Yeah.
We
We gotta change the date.
and they're entered to win the pot, basically.
So there's multiple, the thought is that there will be multiple, envelopes, on the tree. And more based on more people that go, and then so there'll be like a first place prize would be like $100, right?
Okay.
That whoever gets the top sales of, the hostesses
Mhm.
will be able to run for the money tree. And then we can come up with the other things that lead up to that, like, so maybe, like second place, and then there'll be less money. So just depends on how much money we collect, that we can create more opportunity for them to,
So they get
win.
a shot to go over to the tree and take an
And,
envelope.
and take an
Thank you.
envelope, yeah.
That's the detailing.
Yeah.
Needed to
So
understand.
even
Okay.
money tree.
So I can
like-
explain this.
Like a little gift there, you want a lipstick, you want an
Yeah.
eyeshadow,
Yeah.
something like that, so it's value, not actually money.
No,
Is
it's
it all
actually money.
No, it's gonna be
act-
money,
all the-
yeah.
It's actual cash.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody that pitches in cash, the money's gonna go into envelopes and then it'll be on the tree. And then that's where, so the one that, when we got it, the minimum was, so this says, hold one or more qualifying beauty with at least 2 guests during the quarter. And then receive 1 money tree entry, for every $100 in retail sales, including outside orders.
So your hostess can work for
So-
more
yeah,
entries.
right.
Right.
Yeah,
Got it.
so, so if at least they have 2 guests and $100 in sales, then
They get one entry.
then they get an entry.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so what's an entry? So what do you get? What's an entry? Like you get a piece of paper? What's an entry?
No, you just go into the drawing for the money tree.
Okay,
And then, so then we'll end up doing, that qualifies them for actually earning money off the money tree. And then they go into the drawing and then we rack and stack them at the end. And to be able to see who got the most and then be able to get to give out like maybe places 1 through what, first place, second place, third place, like
Mhm.
as gifts.
It'll be a Google Doc.
Yeah, it's a Google Doc that you'll have to turn in, like you'll have to, every time you have a hostess with 2 people, you enter the form and you say her name and what the sales were, and then you could update the sales as
So
they
she's
go.
gonna have the entire quarter to take outside orders to work this full circle for you, which is really exciting.
Mhm.
Because an original in-person party, it was maybe $300, if she took outside orders or she sold 10 mascaras for you. Now you're looking at popping up her entries because she's getting it in the next $100 level, so she'll have all quarters. Now that's gonna be coaching by you to help her get there. But that's amazing. But I think we need to have, the deadline has to be firm of when they put their money into the pot.
Mhm.
Because,
And even we need, it
and the
would be
Google
nice to have
Doc,
at least 15 of us all together.
yeah.
And I think we need to do a minimum of 20 as a
Minimum
plan,
20.
because otherwise we're not gonna have enough money to make it worth it.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree. I just didn't want to turn people off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first time doing it, so
Sure.
I wasn't really sure. I'm better at the excitement and the. She's better
So
about strategy.
I'm gonna make some decisions right now. So my decision is that if you wanna be involved with this, that we have to receive your money via Venmo, Cash App, whatever, however we're
Yeah.
gonna collect it. By the 31st. So that gives you all of, August and September to work the event.
And how much are we doing again?
$20 buy-in,
Okay,
$20 buy-in.
and do, Zoe to anybody specific?
We could probably do it to the studio.
Oh,
We just, I'll have Linda track it for us.
okay. And then
Let's
we're
put it
gonna
in the
invite
spot.
other,
Beauty and Bloom.
Yeah.
The comments.
Yeah.
and are you okay with, we invite like the other director?
Yeah,
in the
absolutely,
studio, right?
absolutely.
Okay,
So let's update the
We'll update
flyer
this,
with the
yeah.
deadline to put their submission in for their money. Once your money's in, then you're in. And it's gonna backdate to July the 1st. So if you've had any hostesses so far this month, they go in, then they have all quarters still to add to the pot. Or add to their entries. So that's my first thing, and then we'll update this with the amount of the buy-in for the consultant and
yeah,
where to send
I'll
the
put
money.
that on there.
So.
And then the new date, so the event date is, we're gonna
Yeah,
change
the
that.
28th.
Mhm.
So it's running July 1 to September 15th.
September 28th.
28, okay.
So you guys can work up to the last minute.
15th end of the
The
quarter?
15th, the end of the
So
Mary
we
Kay
will
quarter.
also recognize stars that night. We'll do a recognition evening, so it'll be, the consultants will be recognized, or the marketing plan will be shared. I'm working on a special guest. Like, it'll be a really fun event to celebrate
Yes,
all of
event
this.
type thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
haven't done something like that in so long.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And it's
Yeah.
great to invite people that haven't been able to give you a party and see what they win too.
Yeah, yeah.
So the other thing, just to be transparent, Trace, is,
Yeah.
well, I took this from, the girls in Florida, right? And this is, just the things that they did, but one of the things they did was says, the highest, the person with the highest, sales, but the minimum had to be 500. That's what they said.
Wow.
For the.
No, like $100 to get in for some of the other prizes,
Okay.
but the first place prize.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
be
the
at,
first place prize.
for $100?
To at least. have
yeah,
500.
they had to have had at least 500, so I don't know if you think
Okay.
that's fair.
Oh,
or-
yeah,
Okay,
seriously.
okay. All right, so that was the only other thing
You
I was
guys,
looking.
one, we should be selling that at every party. Two, we have all quarter to work with them as an outside hostess. So remember you guys, we talk about, you could have, and give them ideas, send them like, if they sell mascaras, like, that's an easy thing, sell 10 mascaras. You guys, they take that to work, everybody would buy it. Oh my gosh, your skin looks so
What color?
beautiful.
Very luminous.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna tell you, AI Foundation Finder is not working for me at all.
What-
I went to Lori Hawk. So I went and I looked at what her previous foundation shade was.
Yeah.
And it came up medium 8 or 9. She's medium 9.
And is that luminous?
Yep.
Wow,
Looks great.
looks sensational.
Yeah, it does
Right?
look good.
Your skin looks
It's glowing.
glowy,
Yeah.
glowy, glowy, glow. We pay money for glow, man.
Okay, so I'll update the flyer. you
So we
guys.
update the flyer. You guys are gonna have until the 31st to put the $20 in. We'll open it to the whole studio. So hopefully that will generate,
More.
yeah,
Yeah.
more interest, which just leads us to a more generous giveaway, when we come to that point.
It's a little bit more fun competition.
I have one other last thing to share with you guys before we call it. And that is, Tammy and I are gonna be hosting. We're gonna be hosting a fall retreat. So mark the calendars for October 9th and 10th. And it is going to be, well, I won't tell you the theme yet, but it is gonna be at the hotel we did career conference at.
Great.
So the same setup. So it'll be lovely and wonderful.
Oh my gosh, and you know what I'm so excited about?
What are you so excited about?
They have a lazy river
Yeah.
and we can actually this time. It
I
is
can't
so
wait.
fun. I cannot wait. It is
Could
so
you not
fun.
swim in it last time?
It was cold.
Well, it's gonna
It
be
was March.
October.
And it's my birthday. We're going in that lazy river.
Fall oh, I thought you said August.
No,
October.
Okay.
October.
No.
No, it'll be
Sorry,
beautiful.
I'll be talking.
They probably.
It will be beautiful in October. We don't close our pool till like the 20th. It's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
gorgeous.
It probably will be better than.
So mark that down and that will absolutely sell out because you know, we only have enough room. I can't remember what it sold out at. I think like 80 people we sold out. So
Will you be inviting other directors?
yeah, we'll open it to Tucson first.
Cool.
And then we will open it to the state.
What do we need to pay?
Tammy might want to go because she.
I'm double checking right now with the hotel. I'm just signing the contracts now. So we'll have,
She was,
I've got the flyer in the action. You'll hear it within the next
but she's
week.
got a lot. built.
Okay.
What did you say was the fall Mary Kay conference? Or retreat?
Retreat, yes.
Okay.
And I'm thinking casual. I'm thinking like we come casual and have like, you know, cause it's not career conference, so we won't be in full, like it'll be more retreat attire. We're gonna have a theme. We're probably gonna have a little party, like it's gonna be, if you've never been to a fall retreat,
So
it's
like
very, very different than career conference. It's got a very different feel.
So you're talking capris, summer dresses, that kind of stuff?
National used to have one years ago, and Mickey, I
Yeah.
have been to her.
Just hang tight on it. We'll give you all the information. We got plenty
Okay.
of
It
time.
was really a lot of fun.
All right, you guys. Well, anything else we're missing as far as announcements? Okay.
PCP is open for fall holiday.
Oh, yep, through the 17th of August, 15th of August, 15th of August.
Back up. What was that, ladies? Say that again.
PCP deadline
Oh,
is
yes.
open. It's open now.
Yes. We got to get that done.
Okay.
And then next week is virtual, you guys.
Yeah.
If we don't have guests, we're gonna turn it into a training. So, and if there's a few guests, depending on how, we had one guest last time. And really, we do this for you guys to learn how to do it. So, if we turn it into training, you know, we turn it into training. But I encourage you to like invite people to go for virtuals. We don't have to continue doing it. I just know that there were some people that wanted to learn it. So we thought we would throw a couple out there for a while, but maybe next month we might not do it. But
Unless you bring lots of guests next week and then we see what events you're most driven by.
Okay.
That helps us make our decision.
So ladies, this is a good thing. Can we go over this? Just give us 2 minutes at this time. When we're inviting guests on Monday nights, Zoom or virtual, so I invite every single week. People are either working this out. What is your best way to get them on the Zoom or in a class right now?
You don't
What-
want guests on every Zoom.
so
He means, I think, every.
you mean just to the guest event,
How do you
Jody?
show
Yes.
up?
Yes.
Yeah,
How-
well,
what do you
to
guys
me,
do?
to me, it's just you trying to work with new leads. If you've got new leads, then you're just trying to get them to an appointment.
Okay.
Virtually, I think these days it's almost harder to get people depending on your situation. If people work all virtual, it's easier for them to bring people on virtual because they're on social media and they're doing other things. But
Mhm.
really, it's just about the person. So like, I just met somebody at the zoo on Saturday and she's like, I don't live here. And I said, well, okay. I said, how about I just send you a beauty kit and you could try the products. I'm gonna get her the products, and by the time she gets the products, then I'm gonna see if there's anything virtual already out, and I'm gonna invite her to go to that. And if that doesn't work for her on that specific guest night day, then I'm gonna ask her to like do hers, maybe we can book another time where we can virtually do an independent virtual and offer her maybe, hey, you want to bring some friends? I can send some more packets out to other people. And then, make it more like, a party, or invite her to be, into the money tree.
Wonderful.
Or if, that's not the case, then you just say, okay, then how about try the products and I'm gonna follow up with you. Here's some tools to figure that out. In the end, sometimes you just gotta, and then the goal is to bring them in person. One, or maybe virtual, and then if they don't do that, then at least they're trying the products and you're following up with them. To me,
Yes.
it's whatever layer, without pressure or, it's gonna give them their best, result.
Okay.
Because you're the biggest thing, that's gonna drive whether they have a good experience with that or not. So
Right.
it's not like throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping they call you back. I mean, you're
Right.
still really following up with them, giving them a great consultation and making sure, like for her, this girl, I just said, okay, tell me what's best. And so to answer your question, Jody, I think you can't really say like I got, 25 leads from the zoo. And I messaged them all to say, hey, let's set up a time to meet. Well, some of them I invited to tonight because it almost sounded better, right? And I invited them tonight. I'm like, hey, you can come tonight or we could set another time. Oh, I live out of town. Well, let's go shift here. Okay, well, I do this. Well, let's shift here. You kind of have to shift to whatever they need.
Okay.
And knowing that and not really put them in like a container where you got to treat them all the same, so.
Right. Okay. So this is another one, giving out. So I go out and I will go do the charcoal mask right now because I have a lot of those. I'm getting rid of those and just put in another order today for skincare. Ran out. So charcoal mask. And we warm chatter, you're out and about, whatever, give it to them. Say, hey, can I get your valued opinion on this? I do skincare and they really love it. Then you go to follow up. They have the charcoal mask on them. I said, if I give, will you follow up and give me your feedback on this? I want to know what your opinion is on this. And then they don't text you back or anything. So would you go in there personally or just text them, or would you just let them go?
Well, I just think it matters if they're not reaching out to you. I mean, you're not going to become a pain in the rear, but
No,
I mean,
never,
Can I
never.
jump in?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think sometimes we can get caught up in the minutia of like, especially Jody, I just want to, celebrate the fact that you're out there doing 5 to 10 new contacts a day. That's amazing. But sometimes we can get caught up in hitting the goal. And I've always found my personality in particular it's a better use of my time if I make a heart-to-heart connection with 2 people a day than to get my card handed out to 10.
Okay.
Right? Does that make sense? So I'm looking for connectability. Cindy Williams always told me, LL, linger longer. The more that
I love that.
the more that I can connect and make a relationship with somebody in person, the higher probability that she's going to connect with me again. And
Okay.
even then, the statistics, we've got to understand that the warmer the contact, the longer you've lingered, all of that increases. But I think sometimes we can get caught in, I'm doing 5 to 10 a day. That's what I'm doing. And then what we're doing is we're thinking that that's enough, that just getting their name and number back.
Yeah.
And it is taking a little time. So let me give you, for example, if I met Sandra out and about and we had struck up a conversation, let's say we're in Macy's and we're looking at shoes.
Oh, I love the topic.
Right? Like, it's just natural. And then, it's when we're all like, oh my, especially like if we're shopping alone, it's very easy to strike up a conversation with somebody as you're out and about naturally and be like, okay, girl, my daughter's getting married. Can I get your opinion on these shoes? And you're making a relational and you're going some back and forth and you're just being normal. Like, I think we're just being normal, relate. And I think that happens, you guys, more often when we're just connecting with people, not worrying about ever getting a name and number. Like you've got to do that first. Like you've got to develop that skill of just taking down your wall so that their wall comes down first. And I
Okay.
think as women, it's so incredible how quickly we can really connect. After that connection, after we've talked a little bit, I would say, can I get your name? You know, or I'm Tracy, tell me your name. That's usually what I say. I'm Tracy, tell me your name. And so she,
I'm Sandra.
oh, Sandra, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so nervous about this wedding coming up.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Oh my, so we're already
Yeah.
connecting, and when we're all done, I would probably matter of fact say, listen, I know this is gonna sound weird, but has anybody stopped to give you a gift today? Like, I would love to give you a little gift. You just have been a ray of sunshine to get to know you today. And no one's ever turned down a gift, and then I have my little gifts and I say, what interests you the most? Do you like skincare? Do you like body care? Do you like fragrance? What do you like color? What's your most exciting thing?
Actually, I like lip glosses.
Oh, okay, great. I don't have that with me, but I
I love it.
Yes, but girl, I got 100 of them in my house.
Yeah.
So I would just make light of it. You know, if she says something that I don't have, but I would just say, you've been so kind. I would just absolutely, I always love to make a new friend and just get the opinion of my product. Can I offer you a gift? And then, but all the relationship building, you see how that you can probably hand your name and number out to 5 people in the time that it takes me to relationship build with 1.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Wait,
And then
that makes a lot of sense.
it makes a lot more value because as I'm sharing about what I'm doing, she may say, oh my gosh, well, the reason I'm here at Macy's looking for shoes, so we're in the fancy shoe department, is I've got a gala that my husband's work is having a gala, and I've been invited, and so I would just say, and by the way, I'm a professional in skincare makeup artist, and so if that's something that would appeal to you, I offer that complimentary. If you just want to get together and help me I can run through maybe your skincare and a color look for you that night. That's something that would be of value to you. So I'm more intentional about adding value, making connection, building rapport. And now when I call her back, it's not the Mary Kay lady following up. It's my new friend Tracy I just met. Do you see how that feels so different?
Very different.
It takes practice. It takes intention. But every single time, Jody, that I've gotten obsessed on a goal where there's a number involved.
Okay.
I lose my sight sometimes.
You lose the
Okay.
quality.
So
Okay.
I'm looking, it's not always, a goal is fantastic. It causes us to get out the door.
Okay.
But sometimes we miss the forest for the trees.
Okay.
The other thing I would think too is that. you will-
Tracy.
Oh,
Hold on, Sandra's talking.
Okay, thank you.
Jody, the other thing that Jody.
Yeah, I know.
Either one.
It's kind of hard to hear. So go ahead, who's talking?
I'm Sandra.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
The other thing, Jody, that I can, the other thing, Jody, is this is from an outside perspective, right? So you're handing out products, your
Mhm.
samples for potentially not getting a return on a contact.
Mhm.
So if you, like what Tracy was saying, if you are more deliberate on actually getting to know the person just a little bit more,
Mhm.
you're valuing your product numbers too, instead of getting,
Yeah.
because you're gonna deplete your products like quick.
Mhm.
Without
And the
return.
only way,
Not any return in investment.
I do it is we do that warm chatter, exactly like Tracy just said, get to know them for a little bit. A lot of them, they'll go, oh no, I don't need a gift. I don't need that. I'm like going, yes, you do. They don't think they deserve a gift. Then I say, we'll do that. But I like the fact, and a lot of them, when I give it to them, I kind of get your opinion because I do get the phone numbers and those are my leads. So don't get their phone number, Tracy?
Oh, no, absolutely get their phone
Oh,
number.
okay.
But
That's-
I just think that if you've taken time to get to know them a little bit, then
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna know Sandra has a gala coming up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like now I've got, how do you book someone? So
Yes.
here's the thing. People book
Okay.
an appointment with you for 2 reasons. And we've got a guest sitting in the room.
Okay.
People book appointments with you for 2 reasons. And they almost always fall under these 2 reasons. One, they have a need that you can meet. Meaning they have an event they're coming up to, or maybe they've got, just recently, they've noticed some spots showing up. They've got a need and you can help them with it. The second reason that they book an appointment with you is because they like you. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
So
Wow.
if we have to work equally on both of those elements, we have to become very, very connectable and likable, but at the same time, we have to be intuitive enough to find the need. And then be able to present the need that. we can
Okay. Okay.
I think the
That,
ultimate.
that
point-
helps a lot. That, you know what? Thank
Jody.
you, because that helps a lot.
I was about to say, the ultimate point is you're doing all the volume, but maybe focus even more on the connection, and then you're gonna get more return
Yeah.
on the names that you are getting.
Okay.
That makes,
And the
this
other-
was a great lesson for me too, but I think that's the big
Yeah.
takeaway right there.
There's a lot of opportunities, like what Trish did is she just went and got massive leads at the zoo. You have to do that too.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes, we can, when we're when we're going out to meet people, I just have to pray. You guys have heard me, those of you that have listened to me over the years. God, purify my heart and anoint my mouth, that only goodness and mercy comes from me, that I can truly be that person. Like Tammy and I are actually starting to do this thing where we're just, we'll probably do a skit, so I don't want to give it away. But, I have opportunities every day to compliment people and to pour into people, and everything that I ever share is valid and true. But how many times do you guys think something and then we don't tell that person? So
Right.
now that's more now, like I gave you 2 compliments both tonight, right? Because I couldn't help myself. But at the same time, why did we not do that with a stranger? Like I think it.
Right.
So that's a great thing to just start there. And then before you know it, then it's leading into a natural conversation.
It's hard
Wonderful.
for
Thank
me
you.
to
That
personally,
makes
I
a
have
lot of
to have that
sense.
Mindset of, there's gotta be a return of this, there's gotta be a return.
But the
Because
return
it feels
comes
icky.
somewhere else.
Right, well, or it comes eventually when you, if
Right.
you actually
Yeah.
connected.
Well, here's those Tammy and I are very different. She would probably tell you, just go talk to 10 people. But I always say the spaghetti, have you guys ever heard the spaghetti on the wall thing? Like you take colander of spaghetti, you shake it out, and you throw it against the wall, and you hope something sticks.
Uh-huh.
Tammy would generate 100 leads, boom, like she would do a fish bowl, she'd go put 10 fish bowls out, she would go do a booth, she would go do all these different things, and in the same effort, I would take 2 noodles out of the colander, walk them over to the wall, and staple them to the wall. Like I
Love
would
it.
rather just hand pick my noodle and go
Uh-huh.
bond with that one person, but we would both end up with 2 noodles. Does that make sense?
That
The
makes
Steve
so
was
good
about
sense.
sheer volume, and I was about hand picking.
Okay.
So
Tracy, I really like your hand picking, because there's a lot of people, in my opinion, there's a lot of people I don't want to work with, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
we talked about that tonight.
Well, and I will tell you too, I have learned over the years that it starts at the first meeting. So you bless people and you find
You're the
the
queen
need.
of that.
And,
You're the
and,
queen of that.
and so I don't go to the zoo and just say, give me your name.
Right.
I go to the zoo and say, how can I help you? Like I'm at,
Absolutely.
you're
How
at my
can I
counter.
serve
How can
you?
I help you? This is what I have to offer complimentary. Is this something you could benefit from? Because if you can't benefit from it, I don't want you to sign my piece of paper, because I don't want you to waste
Yeah.
my time. So I've learned to get better even at the large quantities. And I'm okay with when I used to get 100 that I would get 25, because it's not all about the names. Because if you really strain that out, you're
Mhm.
getting better quality people that really want something. So when you're calling them, you're gonna have a bigger return.
Okay.
And Trish is the queen of making that solid connection in person. She has more bookings from bookings. People always book follow up with her because they want to. Tammy was the same way. I don't even book you for a follow up, truth be told. So
You don't what? Say it again, Tracy. You don't
I'm
do
like-
what, Tracy?
I'm moving on, but
That
The
makes me feel
second
good.
appointment.
Tracy does not do what? Say it again.
I don't really do a lot of second appointments. Unless you are bringing me you're excited, you want to bring me a whole bunch of brand new people, then
Okay.
I'll do that. But anyways,
Okay.
it's all, we all.
Everybody's got their own.
They got their way,
strategy, you know.
yeah.
I know, there's
But-
things I've thought about just getting on one of your hips and I just wish I could be invisible, just watch some of you guys, because I see, like, Tammy's taught me so much, you've taught me so much. Everybody just teaches so many different things. I just love how
Well,
everybody's
here's-
so different.
Trish has heard this a million times.
Uh-huh.
You're doing better than you think you are, and you're a tweak away from better. It's just a tweak.
Okay, say it again, Tracy. I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Say it again.
Yeah, they don't know what you're doing wrong. They've
No,
never
I'm
seen
my
it.
worst critic.
Yeah.
I'm the hardest on
Yeah.
myself.
Tracy,
I
can
think
you say
Pam-
that
Pam
one more
Shaw-
time? Can you have Tracy
Okay.
say that one more time, what she cut out?
You're doing better than you think you are,
Uh-huh.
and you're only a tweak away of doing it even better. Like, we don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can still warm chat, but now when you warm chat,
Mhm.
pray before you do it and make an attempt to connect with people, not for what's in it for you, but what for you could be.
How
blessing
can
them.
we serve them? Because we are in a
Yes,
serving business, the
intentionally
best
different.
customer service we ever want to give, Okay, thank you. Boy, this
All right,
is good.
ladies.
So, and then the last thing I wanted to say was, like Pam Shaw said it, she says, education without application is just entertainment.
Yep.
I mean, it's so true. So you hear this, you're here to do it, but it's up to you to actually apply it.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're just entertaining. And next time, I'll just bring my tap shoes back.
Now bring them, I'll dance with you. Come on.
Happy New Year.
So next week, you guys
Bring some guests.
bring some guests to the virtual, bring them on, offer them something. And then tell them about the hostess program. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you,
Good night.
guys.